It's been 30 days we've been married. You haven't changed nothing into my name. You haven't put the house in my name. You haven't put the insurance in my name. And then you got like everybody else is on as a beneficiary.
I can't.
No,
you cannot be.
What
you just say?
You got both of them.
What you just say? Say that one more time. Say that again.
You heard what I said.
Don't call my mama again.
Yo, just say with her.
I want everybody to hear this.
She got somebody there to take care of her.
This is who I married. This is who I married 30 days ago.
No.
This is who I married 30 days ago.
What's really taking you so long? Like 30 whole days, Deshaun. 30 whole days, and you still haven't put me on nothing? Like nothing.
It takes time to do all
that.
It's
like you're not even taking this marriage serious. It's like
you taking it too serious right now.
It's like you still attached to your
Hey, do you
like a little mama's
look, check me out. My little mama boy.
Little mama's boy.
Do you love me or you love the money? Which one what are you here for? What are you here for?
Listen, like I said,
what you on TikTok or something? What you on?
I'm not interested in nothing that you're talking about right now. Because I don't even think you care about me. Because what if you die? What if you die? What's gonna happen to me if you die? Who's gonna take care of me? Who's gonna take care of me? You told me when we got married.
I know she ain't
gonna do everything. You gonna make sure I'm taken care of, and now I'm like second guessing everything.
You can't be serious right now.
That's not hell, because you don't even love me. The Bible says when a man marries,
how you gonna say that?
That he cleans.
Dang, bro, you're that mad. You're that mad that he did not want to put you on anything, the house, the insurance, no nothing, right? No nothing. Now, here's the thing. The sad thing about it, man, women are starting to marry for stability, and I mean not even stability with you, but hey, well, let me go ahead and jump into this marriage. Let me go ahead and see what I can put my name on, see what I can get out of this marriage. So then if the marriage does fall apart, hey, I already have my backup plan. I already been ciphering enough money, then create a big enough nest egg from his earnings, from what he was able to help me save. Hey, I'm gonna create that nest egg. So when we do break up, hey, I got something to fall back on. That's wild, right? Because now the question is, are you literally coming to the relationship for the right reasons? What are your intentions? Or are you coming in this to a relationship so you can create your own stability and just use the excuse that, hey, well, if we do divorce, because we're not always going, some things may not happen, but then this will be the same person to fight you to damn not sign a prenup, right? Which is wild, but hey, well, things may happen, and a lot of you women like to say, well, your men are abusive. Well, your men are this, well, your men are that. So, hey, guess what? Well, we need to get on this fast. We need to get on this at the beginning. Same thing happened with Travis Hunter, right? Reportedly, this dude went up to Tennessee, got married, and no prenup was involved, right? That's why a lot of people are saying, well, if you go up to Tennessee, you get married, you don't have to really worry about a prenup. And my only thing is, no matter what world this man and this chick is in, Travis Hunter and Leanna Lene, she's probably not going to sign that prenup either way, whether if it's in a state that has them or a state that doesn't require you to have them. She probably was not going to sign a prenup anyway, because that's just how soft this dude is. And she is about to run through his joint. And I will say this is just another Scottie Pippen or Larissa Pippen waiting to happen. I honestly think that's what this is. Because come some years down the road, man, like this is a waiting game, right? This is just a waiting game, man. How long will it take for this house to fully burn down? That's all this is when it comes down to Travis and Leanna Lene. But you have women getting upset because they don't want to be put in positions, man, where they feel like, hey, he can sit here and leave me and cheat on me and I don't get nothing in return. It's his money. Even if the man cheats, you should not get jack squilly squat unless if he wants to give you something, because that's his all hard-earned money. Oh, well, what about our time wasted? It don't matter, right? It does not matter. The question is that your money? It's not. So why you think you are entitled to it? And women come into the marriage and saying they're not worried about money, but then the first thing that they attack when they divorce you is money. And they will come up with excuses. They will come up with excuses to why they shouldn't sign a prenup, as to why you should always trust them, as to why you should put their name in the will, this, that, and the third. And then you say, okay, well, this is mighty wild, kind of hard to trust. The first thing that's gonna come out their mouth is, well, first of all, we're not going to divorce. If you think we're going to divorce, then we shouldn't even be getting married anyway. So now she's trying to guilt trip you, right? So I think I should deserve my name on there, this, that, and the third. Listen to these people tell you why you should not put your woman's name into your house, into your business, or any of that.
Never put your spouse's name on these 3 things. I've seen this mistake ruin lives after divorce. If you came into the marriage with a house, there's no reason to add your spouse to the title of that house. Second, Investment accounts. If you came to the marriage with an asset and an investment account, there is no reason to add your spouse to that account. Your advisor or your spouse may say it's for estate planning purposes. What if you pass away? Well, there's other ways to handle that. You can do that through a will or a transfer on death directive. If you came to the marriage owning a business, you should not put your spouse's name on the title to that business, even for convenience. Once you change that, you've changed the nature of that property.
If you own a house and you're getting married, listen to this because it could save you a fortune. Do not put your spouse's name on the title. Even if you're getting a mortgage and the mortgage company seems to tell you that you have to put your wife on the title, you don't. Do not put your wife on the title, even if she has to sign the mortgage. If you put your spouse's name on it, your spouse is going to own half the house.
I mean, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous, man. The fact that we even have to make these videos because we understand how women can control the system and abuse their power. But women swear up and down that they don't have no power. That they're, oh, well, you know, man, we still have feminism today because we're still trying to get back power. What power? Y'all got so much power that y'all can lie on a man and he goes to jail. Y'all got so much power that y'all can guilt trip a man from him not having you sign a prenup. And then guess what? You can still use that same excuse throughout the marriage. And then when the divorce comes, you can easily take him for everything he got. Leanna Lene literally set that up that way. She literally set it up this way to the point where she can take advantage of this guy. And you can only blame Travis Hunter for that. You can only blame Travis Hunter for that. Right? Because what is going to happen if y'all keep up with Deion Sanders and Pilar, right? Me and my mom was talking about this situation, man. That woman is nasty. Like y'all really have to look up Pilar and Deion Sanders, their past relationship, and how they're acting today. I bet you at one point she said, hey, look, Deion, you need to put my name in this. You need to put my name in this. You need to put my name in this. And then after the fact, now she's over here trying to accuse this man of putting his hands on his kids. Now we all see the Deion Sanders we all know the Deion Sanders that we see today, right? The Deion Sanders that we see today is a very loving father who's going to do everything he can for his children. But of course, what did the mother make it seem like? The mother made it seem like, man, this dude was putting his hands on his children, that this dude was over here putting his hands on her, just being just this off the wall type of person.
He saw the food for the kids, you know, and he rolls out.
Where did he go?
Some restaurant. Got any ideas? I'm trying to pull something out of you here.
You could charge up all the credit cards.
That would give me bad credit. He's the type of person who's just not gonna pay it. What if I got a nanny? What if I got a chauffeur? And a cook? I need a chef. It's time for Deion to realize what my mommy paycheck will really look like. I got one more surprise for Deion.
I don't know what this is, but somebody better tell me something.
Deion makes me feel like I don't contribute, like I don't make money to help out with the house at all. But when he sees how much this is really gonna cost him, I think he's really gonna understand just how much I'm worth. So I looked over the invoices and you know what? A stay-home mom is worth a heck of a lot, I'll tell you that much. But I got one more surprise for Deion. Hey.
What's up, baby?
Well, I'll let you know what's up. Nanny.
Nanny?
Chauffeur. Window washer. Housekeeper. Concierge. Chef.
Obviously, you lost your mind. So I'm paying for your services now.
I needed you to understand.
Baby, I know you're doing a lot.
Or like that. And that's what people charge to do what I do every single day.
Babe.
A few years later.
Happening now, back in court. Former Dallas Cowboy Deion Sanders and his ex-wife returned to a Collin County courtroom this morning. At issue, child custody and a defamation suit. CBS 11's Arzo Dos just stepped out of that courtroom in McKinney. Arzo?
Karen, the judge in this case has made it very clear he wants this thing done now today. In fact, our cameras were here earlier when Deion Sanders walked into the courthouse first, and then not too far behind was the NFL Network broadcaster and former Dallas Cowboy Deion Sanders. They're in court to work out child custody arrangements and a defamation suit. Now, Deion's attorneys wanted to have less visitation with their 3 children. As for the defamation suit, it includes statements Pilar made on social media accusing her ex-husband of attempted murder, child abuse, assault, and other crimes. Now, Pilar served 7 days in jail back in December after the judge found her in contempt of court. The judge is hoping to get a lot of these issues decided by at least 5 o'clock today. I'm told there's, in fact, a long list of witnesses expected to testify, among them Deion Sanders. Live in McKinney, Arzo Dos, CBS 11 News.
I am innocent. I understand that I have very little chance at beating a Hall of Fame 2-sport man that everyone seems to love and adore. I'm a full-time mom, 100% for my children. And I just haven't been given a fair shake since any of this began. And far too often, people are enamored by the glitz and glamour and the yellow jacket and the star on the side of the helmet. But I would never give up. I would never give up fighting for my children and their protection. Never.
Can you talk to us about your
guys,
children?
I'm Pete Schulte. I'm the criminal attorney handling the Class C assault.
Off the wall type of man. But if you look at her mannerisms, she over here looking back at the camera like, I'm like, I did it. Then you have her doing a press conference where she was quote unquote crying. But people understand these are the type of women that sadly, even then you think that they're good women, but they're not. You think that, hey man, these women have the best intentions at heart, but they don't. They do not whatsoever. Prime example, this video where a guy was pretty much explaining how a dude bought his woman a house, but it was in his name. It was in his name. So then somebody asked him, well, I'm assuming that it's in your name, right? He says yes, and she was upset. She was devastated by it because she thought that, hey, I done got a home run because this is my house. So now guess what? So if we do get divorced, I can still keep the house. Wild. No, keep the name in your house, man.
There's a video going around right now of this white dude who bought his black wife, African wife, right? And she had some babies. I don't know if it was his babies. Might be, but pretty much, she bought his wife a house and whatnot, right? And she was so excited, man. She threw herself on the floor and whatever, And then she asked him, he's like, you put the house under your name? And he was like, somebody asked him, you put the house under your name? He's like, yeah. And she was like, why would you put it under your name? If you buy me a house, you put it under my name. And he's like, well, I'm the one with the money. I'm the one with the money. Yo, that girl. The way she threw herself on the floor, bro, screams like, I got him! I got him! You can't get him. Men are up already, man. They're up on game, man. Y'all women ain't gonna be able to take shit from us no more, man. You stop doing with the money. That's why I put under my name, man. You got to live in it. You don't got to pay no rent. Like, you're my wife. Like, you get to live here as long as you're my wife. Bro, the look on her face, she was so mad. I said, you want to see the backyard? She was like, no. She walked away. She thought she had a house. Nah, you get to live in a house.
Keep the name in your house. Y'all heard some of those attorneys, lawyers, whatever. They told you, do not put your woman's name in your mortgage, in your house, in your insurance, because these women will take you for everything. Take you for half or take you for everything. A lot of times they'll take you for everything, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know down below, man. What do y'all think?